welcome back to Alice Talks Football, and today's video we're going to be talking about the top 4, or should I really say the top 3. We're going to be talking about why I think Manchester United should finish 3rd or at least 4th in the Premier League, and a couple of reasons behind that, and why it looks so likely that we're going to get top 4 finish and Champions League football. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I actually did a Premier League predictions video a couple of weeks before the season resumed, where I said Leicester would drop out the top 4, Manchester United would get 3rd and Chelsea got 4th, and I got a lot of hate for that, and I admit it was a long shot, but I could just see the wheels falling off Leicester, and to be honest, at the way it's looking, my prediction could be right. It was a bit of a long shot when I did that, but I just thought, Leicester, they got half fixture left, the wheels are going to fall off. I thought, Man United, they got an easier running than Chelsea, so I predicted Manchester United to finish 3rd, and it's kind of looking this way. So in this video, I'm going to talk about why. So make sure you hit that like button, subscribe down below, share this video, and let's get right into it. So yesterday was a brilliant day as a Manchester United fan. Not only did Leicester lose to Everton, but Chelsea lost to West Ham. The two teams above us both dropped points, not just 1, but 2, meaning we're 3 points off 3rd and 2 points off 4th. Not to mention that our goal difference is much, much better than Chelsea's. So, Chelsea just need to drop 1 more point and we're ahead of them, basically, if we win all our games because of the goal difference. And obviously, Leicester, we play them on the final day, so they just need to drop 1 more point, and if we win all our remaining games, we're ahead of them. Now, Chelsea and Leicester, they don't have the easiest fixtures remaining compared to us. So let me talk about Chelsea and Leicester's fixture list and why I think they could drop points. So Chelsea, they've got Watford. You'd expect Chelsea to win that one. However, Watford, they beat Liverpool 3-0. They could offer surprise. Crystal Palace have been playing great, but again, you'd expect Chelsea to win that one, but Crystal Palace could pick up a point because they've been playing well. Sheffield United, now, before the break, this is where you'd probably predict Chelsea to possibly drop points. However, Sheffield United have been looking weak lately, but I'm going to say Chelsea could drop points here, so I put an X on it. Norwich, you expect Chelsea to win comfortably. Liverpool versus Chelsea, this is where you expect Liverpool to win. However, they've already won the league, so Chelsea could maybe get 3 points, but I think Liverpool are going for the record points tally, and this could be the game to do it, so I'm going to go for a Liverpool win. And then Chelsea are playing Wolves on the final day, and Chelsea could easily drop points to Wolves, Sheffield United and Liverpool. Not to mention that Palace and Watford I don't think are going to be the easiest games. The only proper easy game that you could say comfortable win, Norwich. Leicester, again, they have Crystal Palace, who again, don't underrate Crystal Palace. They actually are quite a good side. Have Arsenal are a bit crap this season, but you can see Arsenal picking up points there. Maybe they're starting to get a run in after beating Norwich 4-0. I think Leicester will comfortably beat Bournemouth. They have Sheffield United again, which will be a hard game. However, the wheels have fallen off both Leicester and Sheffield United, so you don't really know where that's going to go. Then they have Tottenham Hotspur, which is a game that you would expect Tottenham to win, part the bus to get on the counter, possibly, because that's how you sort of beat Leicester. And the last game is Manchester United, and if we beat them, that could be the time we get top 4. So that's quite a hard fixture list for Chelsea and Leicester City. They've both got 3 games where they could drop points. You wouldn't put it as a comfortable win. Whereas Manchester United, we have Bournemouth, West Ham, Villa, Crystal Palace, which could be a tricky one, Southampton and Leicester as our 6 remaining games. And you think we'd comfortably beat all of them, hopefully. I think our hardest game is Leicester on the final day. You expect us to beat Bournemouth, you expect us to beat Villa, you expect us to beat Southampton, you expect us to beat Crystal Palace. I think Manchester United, they've got quite a good run in. We have the easiest run in out of Leicester and Chelsea. The only thing about Manchester United is our biggest problem this season has been breaking down teams. Obviously, against the top teams in the league, we do really well. We score goals, we win the games, but when we play the bottom teams, that's where we drop points. We've lost to Bournemouth already this season, we've lost to Crystal Palace, we've lost to West Ham, we drew to Southampton. We're not very good against the bottom teams, which, if this was the start of the season, you'd say we're not going to get top 4 because we're not going to win these games. However, as we've seen with Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba on the same pitch, we can break down teams. A Jose Mourinho deep part the bus, we pretty much broke that down. Sheffield United 5 at the back defended really deep, we broke that down. Brighton part the bus for the first 10 minutes, we broke that down. So looking at how we've played, looking at what we learnt when we've seen Pogba and Bruno Fernandes together, I think that Manchester United will get top 4 because we've learnt that we can break down teams. Our only tactic was sit back and get them on the counter-attack, which didn't work against bottom table teams that park the bus. But now we've got Bruno, now we've got Pogba. When a team parks the bus, they're screwed because we are playing such a nice brand of football that we can break down teams. We broke down Brighton, we broke down Sheffield United, we broke down a Mourinho park the bus. And when you've got Bruno and Pogba together, we know that Manchester United should win all those remaining games. Yes, it's Manchester United, things have not gone our way in the past, so you can't put your house on them winning all those games. But when you look at all of Manchester United's games, when you look at all of Leicester's games, when you look at all of Chelsea's games, you would expect Manchester United to pick up the most points. Not to mention that the final day is Chelsea versus Wolves and Manchester United versus Leicester, and there's only 3 points to separate those 4 teams. So the final day could be a top 4 decider, but I do think if all goes to plan, Manchester United will finish 3rd. The only thing is, as we've seen this season with Manchester United, you take Pogba and Bruno off the pitch, the team collapses. If we get an injury to Pogba or Bruno, collapse. The team's collapsed, gone. That's the only slight problem. But if we don't get any injuries, if we put up that strong lineup of Matic, Pogba, Bruno, Rashford, Martial, Greenwood, week in, week out, if they stay fit, I think that Manchester United will come 3rd. We also have the best momentum, 15 games unbeaten, Wolves have come off Leicester. Chelsea, a bit hit and miss at the moment. They're just not good defensively, Chelsea. I think that's their problem. On paper, we have a stronger squad than Leicester and Chelsea. As long as we stay fit, we're on a good run. We're a young squad, we can only improve. Rashford hasn't even been back to his best yet, and we're still playing well, so you just got to add that Rashford comes back to his best on top of the way we're playing, and Manchester United should finish in the top 4. And that's why I think Manchester United will finish 3rd. You know, we've had a really good day yesterday as a Manchester United fan in terms of results. I think, you know, I can see Leicester and Chelsea dropping points again. And realistically, when you look at Manchester United's fixture list, if Pogba and Bruno stay fit, we shouldn't drop any more points. So I am very confident. I hope you enjoyed that video. Let me know in the comment section down below, where do you think Manchester United will finish this season? And if you haven't already, please smash that like button, subscribe down below, comment your thoughts, and I'll see you next time.